Hello, this is Divine Sunshine, and this is Sankofa Fast Forward, which is where I talk to the past loved ones of collectively for the signs. This is the Earth sign that I'm doing here, and they help to lend advice about what you need in order for union. And so this, we know that loved ones have passed on. They're not gone. They just let go of the vehicle, and some of them are still walking around, and others are finding ways in which they live in our hearts, and they'll find ways to communicate about what things they see as far as to help us as we're going on our twin flame journey. And so this is why I always do this, because I believe also along with our spiritual team, which consists of our angels and guides and guardian angels and all those other kind of good things and source, to our ancestors also make up that part as well. So I'm going to look and see what they're saying we need to work on for the month of July for earth signs, and let's take it from there. This person here is a feminine, a female in your midst, or in your lineage, family lineage, that was extremely powerful. She represents strength. To me, she could be a person who maybe like embodies the Kuan Yin spirit, which is she was strong but powerful but soft at the same time. Very caring. Something about the eyes when you talk to her, you felt as if you were pretty much comforted, okay, by this connection that you had with them. What do they see that you need to work on as far as in getting into union? Earth sign. So they're saying several things. You need to be a god of action. You need to be like Mars, like Aries, target sign, knowing what you want and zooming in on that. You also got to be able to climb the challenges as well, and you got to really put that hammer down of letting people know my no means no. They say that you also, she says that you also have to be open. You've got to learn how to make light, make good with your light side and your dark side. You got to bring those two forces together, earth sign. Say you also got to be a god of unity, which is representing Yahshua, which is again being able to have that unconditional love, practice that Christ-like way of being forgiving, of forgiveness, of loving everybody regardless of, not because of conditions. And then you got to be a god of protection as well. In your thinking, you've got to be able to protect and guard those things that are of value to you. What is the heart of the matter? Clear when it comes to this situation. What's the heart of the matter? Too many. I've seen it up there. Do it again. What do you say? This strength. Right now they're saying that you need to allow your friends to help you. Understand that this is worth waiting for, and you deserve love, and you have romantic feelings. They say you need to go find friends or get you some help, because this is going to help to build your confidence in your emotions. Many of you all, it seems like to be like the friends that you might have, they're a little concerned that they might not be able to really try to help you, and I'm hearing them say they want you to get some like professional, like somebody that know what they're doing, like me or anybody else that's in this field by twin flames, to kind of lead you so you can be able to really honor your emotions, because they're saying right now, because of what you are being divine, nobody's really hearing you nor understanding what you're actually going through. When we talk about this relationship, we say it's worth waiting for. You got to wait for divine timing is at work in your life, because again, this is kind of bringing you towards the edge in your emotions. It seems like it. Okay, got confirmation. And you really got to learn how to kind of let your emotions and your feelings and your love flow. Something that telling me this person says that you kind of keep things kind of bottled in, earth sign. You're so grounded, you're not really letting anybody know what's actually going on here. when it comes to you. They're telling me also about you and your divinity and your emotions, your divine feminine energies. You need to work on your heart and your solar plex. And they're saying in your divine masculine energies, you need to work on your throat chakra and your solar. Solar plexus means your identity, who you are, standing in your power. Throat chakra is the bridge. We be able to communicate and make things manifest and happen. In your heart, of course, that's where your love is resonating, and also the same thing with your solar plexus, standing in your power. They say that you deserve love, but what they saying right now when it comes to you emotionally, it's a conflict, because what you got to do is actually aim differently than what you currently are used to in emotionally, because you got this current. So you're going against stream, you're going against your current way of thinking of how you'll be able to do that. Because once you do that, you'll be able to regenerate something might be dying right now, and they say if you start thinking a different way when it comes to love, it's going to be able to regenerate it. Also, understanding that you are deserving of love is because it's going to help you to create a loyal heart. It's going to help you in your thinking and your emotions to really be able to turn and actually focus in on each other. It's going to open up the doors and create this new beginning. And then once you feel like you deserve love and you are loved, they say you're going to even feel like you're blessed by this too as well. You got these romantic feelings. This is your feelings are real and worth exploring. Again, something they're telling me, they keep saying that, that you do not believe earth sign, that you believe in here shared. Do you believe in love after love? Okay, you having a problem with that issue there, because again, they say you be doing a lot of thinking. They say they do a lot of thinking, and especially about the emotions, like how can they level up. They want you to have peace about this. If you go ahead and explore, maybe you find out you might have peace by it. They say in some ways you feel like you have been orphaned and abandoned. This might be a reason why you feel that you deserve love. If you're an earth sign, some kind of way you might want to kind of look and see about the abandonment issues. And like one of my subscribers told me, a lot of times abandonment does not have to do with childhood. That could be abandonment in a relationship or abandonment on a job. They just told you fire, you didn't know why. That's abandonment too. So, it comes in so many different forms. So, check out my inner childhood players list, although say inner child, but again, they got such good resources I have in there for you to be able to understand how does abandonment affect you in your walk. And then you got never ending story as well. Never ending story, because again, you not reaching out and trying to go ahead and actually try to be able to explore your own romantic feelings. Is also putting a stalemate on you. What is it as far as what are the areas they want you to concentrate on right now, earth sign? They said moderation. Moderation here. So again, in your heart chakra, maybe you're doing too much, as the kids say. You're going at it too, and you get overwhelmed. Before you know, you shut down and say, I knew that wasn't going to work. Somebody was talking about Aries. Say Aries is a sign that they go out there full throttle, and then when it don't work, they go with their tail between their legs, and you don't hear no more from that. So, that's interesting. But I know we're talking about earth signs, but I'm just giving you an example of how that goes. We also in your heart, and so you also have to work on your sacral as far as moderation. Like, how much are you giving to others? How much are you connecting with others? How much are you manifesting too, as well in this, and finding that balance about how that resonates in your heart. How does that play a part in your heart as well? How do they see this connection? How they see this connection? Clear earth signs. How they see the connection? I see this right here. They see really with you when it comes to this, it's like you kind of don't want to be fully connected to this person, and the divine feminine energies is having a problem really connecting, kind of like stopping it. The divine masculine is doing its best to kind of really lock you in, and they say they see that, and you really like, okay, no, I don't quite want you to enter me yet. I don't want that intimacy. I don't want the intercourse. Hold on. Okay, I'm right here, and I'm kind of thinking. So they kind of see that about that. But then they also see that with this here, relationship as far as getting into union. It's like you all really want this marriage, this serious commitment. It's really an intimacy of being close. The divine masculine energy is being nurtured by you as well, and you kind of like leading the way. Divine feminine energies, it's kind of leading because you're the more aware one. So again, you being more aware, of course, you want to share and kind of show and role model and show other people the way. What is it in your shadow work that you've got to actually do? What's your shadow work that you got to do as well? Gilded regret. So you got some regret about some things that's in the past, they said, you know, which is causing your crown chakra to be overactive. Wasn't that in somebody one of these things? I thought I seen overactive crown chakra as well. So you got to kind of work on that as well, because again, it's causing you to be kind of frozen to people, you know, like an Elsa. Everything I touch is frozen because you're not really, they tell me, checking in with your heart. Clear. What things do they see that just got to change for you? What's the things? I seen this too. Seeking and finding. To me, seeking and finding help. They want you to seek and find some help. They saying to me, this person keeps saying, whatever it is, you've been spinning your wheels on your own, and they like, you still ain't came up with no solutions. Say, just like me, I'm strong and I'm powerful, but asking for help does not mean that you're weak. Asking for help is strength too. So you understand, you got to seek finding and help because you got to understand that things are in black and white. You got to do that because that's going to help you seek help. Ask source, ask the angels, help me please. I have no idea what I'm doing as far as this getting this union. I know I want love. I know I need to change and do something different, and I don't have the resources. Bring me the resources. Bring me the divine resources that I need, or this divine love that I need at this time. Not just love, like I told a friend today. I like, no. The key word is divine, because that means I want source. I want what you got for me. I want that good stuff. You know, like some people are like, wait a second. Thank you. You heard me, source. That's what I want. I want that good stuff. I want that stuff that you got, that special preserved stuff. I know I was watching the movie, and the man said, I only get this wine and this bourbon or something, or whiskey or whatever, to special clients. Everybody don't know this, and this ain't even on the menu. Say, source, I want what ain't on the menu. I want that. I want that. I want that special reserve love. That VIP, that divine love. Yeah, I know it ain't on the menu. I already know. You ain't got to tell me, but that's what I want. You know, so to help you to be able to get that type, again, for the union, again, getting into your heart and understanding that things are, help you to understand that things are truly black and white. You need to get a new exercise program. That's what she's saying. She's like, please go get you some help so somebody can tell you the steps as to what you actually do, because this is something that's going against your natural way, earth sign. And if it's going against your natural way, of course, that you're going to need help to find new things, because you think it with the same brain. You know, of course, also when you get open yourself up to downloads from source, they're going to be able to help you. Like, have you ever thought about doing it this way instead of you just talking to yourself? The 3D talking to 3D. That's like, okay, ain't no change there. They want you to surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. Okay? Doing both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So when you do that, it makes you more lighter. You were able to float above the water, the emotional things like that. And you get more clarity. What do they say you're destined for? Clear. What do they feel that you're destined for right now? This aunt, this mom, this grandmother, this sister, any kind of feminine that passed on, that you know, this best friend that was really strong, but to me they still was soft. It wasn't like round up in your face like this, like a mountain lion. You know, to me, I'm not gonna do that unless you would try to attack me. Now, yeah, when you come for me, be warned. You know. What this? They say you're destined to thrive. You're acting smaller than what you are, especially when I see this giraffe. That means you're acting small right where you are. They say you much larger, you much grander than what you're portraying to others. They want you to trust things Like, go with the flow. Wait for divine timing for these things to come, and not rely on the illusions of things and say, oh my God, things are shift. Like they're saying, stop looking at things with the glass half full, but seeing it half empty, but looking at it as half full as well. And they want you to kind of really deep dive into your emotions so you can really truly get this emotions here, so you'll have for like food for thought. Where do they see this relationship actually going? Might should use these cards. Let's see. But this is always my one that I look at. Where do they see this relationship going? For the earth sign, clear. So we got the 8 of chalices here, 8 of cups here. Whoever you're dealing with, they like, please get out of this, because this, whatever, they, no wonder they say you need help. Somebody, this earth sign is dealing with, you got 2 scenarios here. Okay, thank you. You got one scenario that's here that's dealing with, whoever you're dealing with is divine masculine energy, is dangerous. He crazy. I can hear Michael Jackson song saying, dangerous. You know you are dangerous. He ain't right in the head. That's why they say you deserve love. They want you to get out of that. That's why I say let your friends help you. Because somebody don't know about your situation. And they's like, please have somebody help. Because that man is crazy as hell. It's all get up. You're moving into the 9 of cups here as well. This is another scenario here where you got this divine feminine energy dealing with a divine masculine that is not awakened just yet, but he's maturing, but he's not awakened just yet. Or you're dealing with a divine masculine that's older than you as well. And this divine feminine energies here is more in the dominant role here in this position. But again, he's, whatever that you're in, he's almost saying where it is. That's currently where it is. But right now, whatever you're dealing with here, this person is not awakened. They're not awoke yet. They might be maturing, but that's different than being spiritually awoken yet. So just hold on right now. That's why they say it's worth waiting for, because your guy ain't really having awakened just yet. Okay? Not a bad thing, but just, you know, again, that gives you time to work on this you deserve love. Because it seems like to me, what this thinking, this person is saying, once you get into this mode of deserving love, this is going to wake this person up. Okay? All right then. So, hey, everything ain't going to be ice cream and peaches and cream all the time. So I thank you that this person, this from the other side, came in with the straight truth and no chaser. Again, and let you know that it's still some work that you got to do, earth sign, with that. So I thank you to this loved one, past loved one that came in to step in with you all, because whatever it is, they got some beautiful light eyes. So this person that comes in and to tell you this information, so we thank them and bless them for taking time out for their spiritual walk, where they are spiritually, to come give you and deliver this message too. So we say ashe to them, and then we say as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, namago. Love you.